Copper tools and armor were recently added to Minecraft. The purpose of this new set is to give new uses to copper, as copper is mainly used for building or in niche crafting recipes like the brush or the lightning rod. The other purpose is to be an early game set that can be used by players who don't necessarily rush for iron armor as soon as they start a new world. The copper armor set and the copper tools don't give that much durability, but it's still better than stone tools or leather armor. Now, when looking at Minecraft's progression, there is still a big gap to fill between iron and diamond sets. So yeah, if you look at the difference of durability between the two, you can see that diamond armor gives at least twice the durability given by iron armor, and the diamond tools durability is 6 times higher than iron tools, which is just gigantic. Now, if we consider that you need roughly between 10-15 minutes to get a full iron set, and that you need at least a good hour to get a full diamond set, this leaves us with a pretty huge gap to fill between both sets. So, what could be the bridge between iron and diamond sets in Minecraft? Some people have suggested to use amethyst to craft a nice purple armor that would be stronger than iron but weaker than diamond. This idea not only gives new uses to a resource that isn't very useful right now, but it also fits the gap perfectly, as amethyst can be found in caves and is not as rare as diamond is, as it's pretty usual to stumble across a geode while mining. However, there are two flaws with this idea, in my opinion. First of all, amethyst is not a metal, it's a gem. Using it for an armor means we could start using anything to craft armors, like emeralds, lapis or redstone. Some people would probably like it, but I think it's very important that every material in the game gets a unique purpose instead of automatically being used to make a new armor set. For example, lapis is for enchanting, emerald is for trading, and redstone is for engineering. Even if amethyst doesn't have a clear purpose right now, it could become an important resource for a new magical system in the future. I don't know, like a new table that strengthens our gears by infusing them with gemstones, like in Hypixel Skyblock for example. We don't have to create a new armor set for every single resources in the game that isn't very useful right now. Because if we do that, the second problem I see, personally, is that it would start to bloat the game with too many armor sets. And, having to constantly change your armor in the early game doesn't seem great gameplay-wise, as it doesn't give enough time to truly feel the upgrade. And at the same time, it also doesn't encourage people to spend resources on armor, since you will change it in like just a few minutes. So, to solve both of these issues, the first thing I would do is add a new ore instead of using an already existing material. This new ore would generate between where iron and diamond generate. So when you look at the ore generation after the 1.18 cave update, we can see that the best Y level to find iron is 16, while the best level to get diamond is between -53 and -59. So if you were to add a new ore, it could generate between those two levels, with the best Y level to mine it being -20, for example. Then, the main purpose of this new ore wouldn't be to replace your iron armor with a better one, it would be to upgrade it by using a smithing table, just like netherite is used to upgrade diamond. That way you would have to get yourself an iron armor first in order to upgrade it, and you wouldn't have to throw it away as soon as you find this new ore. It also gives access to a better armor set before completely switching to diamond. Getting diamonds isn't hard since the 1.18 cave update, but getting the full diamond armor and getting all your diamond tools can take a bit more time than just getting a single piece of diamond armor. Additionally, you could use this new material to upgrade items that are mainly made of iron, as this would give it other uses and add a new layer of progression to the game. As for the name of the ore, feel free to suggest some ideas for it, but I was thinking the upgraded version of iron would be steel. Just like you make bronze out of copper and tin in real life, here you could make steel by merging iron with something else. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.